Alright, welcome to another video. Currently still in Glastonbury. I was planning on showing you guys my morning routine and what vitamins and stuff that I use. I might actually show you what supplements I'm currently supplementing with. I'm currently doing a fast today, which I'm very proud of myself because I've only done one fast since being here. So I use these primal multis, which are in fact um, it's in fact beef liver or heart and kidneys, and it's really good. You can get one that's just a kidney as well. I did have that, but I'm just running a bit low on them, so I don't really have that many of them. I've got cordyceps. But I was like, I'll tell you guys what why I take the organ capsules. Apparently, organ meat is really good for you. It's full of a lot of vitamins and I might actually say it on here. B12, CQ10, psyllium, and vitamin D. It's a pretty good multivitamin. It's good for the kidneys and Qing energy. So when you obviously if you're taking the kidney capsules, they're really good for your kidneys. And I've been working on my kidneys a little bit. And then I've got cordyceps by Superfeast or something like that, Australian company. I've taken the label off because I'm going to finish this before I depart from here. And that's really good for the lungs and the kidneys as well. It's like a tonic and it nourishes and tonifies and does a whole lot of good stuff. I've been taking that on and off for the last probably 6 months. But I stopped smoking cigarettes probably 3 months ago, so it's really good for my lungs, help really build that energy up. I've got a vitamin D that I supplement when I don't get it from the sun. I've also got a lion's mane, which is really good for the brain and the nervous system. My nervous system is kind of rebuilding itself, so I got some of that and it's really good. It's by a company in Bristol here. And then I've also got I'll show you this. Oh, it's gone a bit dark. I've got Shilajit, which is a trace mineral sticky goo. It looks like black tar. I'm just gonna try and use this up before I leave here. And I've got more in another jar that I'll take back to Australia. More about that later. And then I've also got a magnesium and zinc that I take, not every day, but when I kind of feel like it. I sometimes will have a bath with magnesium salt, so I definitely don't take the magnesium on that day. But yeah, I don't really like to supplement too much. It is just more of when I kind of feel like I need a little bit of something. Because yeah, I feel like it's super important to get your nutrients from the food. The Shilajit is something that I probably try and take every day. I've probably got a couple of months supply. So yeah, that's got a lot of trace minerals and different vitamins and stuff like that, and it's really good as well. But I'm always kind of changing and starting and stuff like that. So because ultimately, I think let's get a better backdrop for you guys. I think it's really important to eat foods and stuff that have nutrients and stuff like that. So my diet is kind of very intuitive as well. I'm not vegan or this or that. I was vegan and vegetarian. I eat a lot of eggs, not every day. Obviously organic and free range and stuff like that if it's possible. It's not always possible. And meat, I do eat a bit of meat here and there, not every day as well. Like maybe, well, I had 2 steaks yesterday. I had one for lunch, one for dinner. I'm not really supposed to eat meat. This is like a vegan property. You're not supposed to eat meat here, but I kind of just do my thing. Because yeah, like you know, fuck that. So yeah, I have been eating a lot of fruit as well. Um, Generally my diet is, I don't know, it's not very structured or rigid. It's very intuitive. Like today I'm doing a fast because I'm just like my digestive system. I've been eating a lot, so I'm just gonna give my body a bit of a chance to process that. I'm having like beetroot juice and lemon water and water. I'm gonna have some cordyceps as well. It's quite yummy. Just mix it in water. Um, Maybe with a bit of honey. That's not vegan either. Honey is really good for you as well. Um, it really is. Um, but yeah, I try and eat what's in season. It's been really hard here in the UK because like there is places that you can get like seasonal boxes and stuff like that from. But I haven't been able to. I've just been going to the local organic grocery store called Earth Fare in Glastonbury, and they have stuff from all over Europe, so it's not very seasonally orientated. But I've been eating mandarins, so I am going back to Australia. I have decided. Like, I'm super, super excited. I was just like umming and ahhing about what I was supposed to be doing and very indecisive, and like it kept coming back to me, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go. So mandarins are currently being in season in Australia. It's kind of going into winter as well, so I wonder how my body's gonna adjust to the seasonal shifts. I kind of did struggle a little bit when I got here. Um, I think because it was cold. So, and now it's gotten like warm again. So, I feel like maybe my body's a bit confused. I don't know, I would be. I don't know, I'm not sure. I kind of feel like my body will adjust quite well because it is quite cold here. Still, like, some days it's quite sunny and stuff like that, but over the night it's still pretty cold. So, Melbourne is probably like, I'm probably like experiencing winter in Melbourne, I guess. I would say when I first got here, I was like, so cold. Um, so yeah, I do think that my body will adjust to the seasonal shifts. Because obviously in each season, well, I don't know if it's obvious, but in each season our bodies go through different stages. So I've been here for 2 months and I've come from like summer, so a very expansive state, and then I've gone into like, I would say it is spring here. It is spring here. I think I will actually be fine. I think I'll be fine because it's still quite cold here. It's just like it is getting warmer. But I leave in like 15 days, which I'm actually really excited to go back. Um, I did pack up all of my belongings when I was in Australia, not really knowing what my plan was. Coming to the UK, and I think I've come here and I've done a lot of like healing work, and I built a lot of inner resilience and strength. Like I feel very strong. Um, and I was gonna say, although like I feel like I'm still being tested a little bit, um, with certain situations, but yeah, I've decided to go back because I do really miss my family, which I mentioned in the last video. I think I'm gonna post these videos when I get back into Australia. I'll just like, because I don't really have proper internet and stuff here. Um, I will continue to um, capture my journey, I guess. Um, So yeah, I'm gonna go back to Australia. I leave Glastonbury and I go to I've got to catch a bus to Bristol and then I book my train ticket. I haven't done it yet, but I'll do that. Book my train ticket from Bristol to London and then I booked a hostel in London for 3 nights, which I'm really excited to go to London. Really excited, like to be back in the city. Like I do like being like I wouldn't really call Glastonbury like the country. It is the country, but like it's not like the country in Australia. There's a lot of people here. It's a very touristy place as well, so the energy is just like I feel like I don't know what. There's ley lines that run through the earth here, and I feel like you do come here for like an initiation of some sort. It's been a whirlwind of things that I've gone through. It really has been a whirlwind. You know, it's been a whirlwind. And I could start to feel myself leaving here, just like intuitively, energetically. And I was like, where am I going? Like, where am I going? And then everything's kind of opened back up in Australia, um, which is exciting as well. Because, like, yeah, like, we won't go into all of that stuff. Um, so yeah, it's just good, like quarantines and stuff like that. It's easier. Excuse me. It's easier to travel, I guess. So yeah, and then from London, I fly from Heathrow to Doha, which is like a 6.5 hour flight, 6 hours and 50 minutes, or something like that. And then from Doha to Melbourne. So I'm breaking up the travel because like from here to Glastonbury to London, it's like 3-4 hours. So I'm gonna break that 3-4 hours up, which I think would be really good because that really killed me on the way here. Like that extra, like getting to London and having to like do all of that. So, and it's going to be good as well. I'm going to have someone pick me up from the airport in Melbourne, will be like just ideal. Um, and I'm so excited. I'm just so excited. I really do love Australia, and I don't really know what my plans are, to be honest. I'm going to be staying with my parents, my mum and my dad, for ideally, we'll manifest this as we're speaking. Ideally, like a couple of weeks, like a month. Um, Save a bit of money up, and then I don't know. It would be really nice to get my own place. I'm just not sure, like where. I'm not sure where. I don't know where, but calling that in place, um, kind of country as well, I guess. I've got a few places in mind. Um, I don't know if I'll move interstate. I feel like I definitely could. Maybe I will move interstate. I don't know. I'm just gonna really allow myself to feel where I'm gonna go. I kind of feel like I'm gonna move interstate, but then I'm like, So yeah, we'll just see what happens on that regards. I'm gonna be taking like maybe I don't know how long. I don't know, maybe I don't know how long I'll need. Um, I'll just suss that once I get back to Melbourne and I'll start doing in-person clients again, which will be good. And maybe some like Reiki training and stuff like that. And I also make like herbs and like resin mixes and bath salts and stuff like that. So I'm excited to get in creation mode when I get back. I feel like I'm really excited to get into creation mode and then maybe go to some markets and put some things on my website like for people to buy and stuff like that. Because like that really, I really do like doing that. It really makes me have fun, and I'll share that with you guys if I do that. Like the process and all of it. But now I'm just in Glastonbury. I'm just in my cabin. What did I do today? This morning I woke up and I felt a little bit overwhelmed when I woke up, which happens here some mornings, but I think that's going. Like, I really think that's going. I really don't like that. I really don't like waking up like, I had some really interesting dreams as well. I had a dream that I got like a new pass to like the Chalice Wells, which is very interesting. I remember that today and I was like, that's so strange. Um, yeah, so I spent the morning doing, I literally just had to lay in bed for like half an hour and just like breathe. Um, and then I kind of moved my body a little bit. I sat with rapé spirit, tobacco medicine, as part of my practice just to really ground myself because I find in the mornings it's kind of like I'm going into all of these different realms and collecting parts of myself. And then in the morning and throughout the day, I'm like integrating it, I guess. Um, and then what else did I do? I kind of, yeah, got myself into like a really good kind of state of being, I guess, in the morning. And then I felt like having a coffee, which I haven't been drinking coffee. And I was like, you know what? It's probably been like a week. I'm gonna have a coffee. Decided that I was gonna fast today. And I was like, I'll just have a coffee. Um, you know, it was really nice. And then I went to the coffee shop and I had a really nice morning. I had a really, really nice morning. It was really lovely. I went to the coffee shop and then I was sitting. Wanted to go to the Glastonbury Abbey and I was sitting by the bus stop kind of thing. And this lady's like, do I have bird poo on me? And I was like, oh no. I was like, apparently it's good luck. And she was like, yeah, that's what they say. And then I was like, because I need to catch the bus to Bristol. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll ask her. Like, I don't know where the bus is. I was like, maybe I'll ask her where the bus is in my head. And then I was like, hey, I've got to catch the bus to Bristol. Do you know where it is? And she was like, oh, it's right. This is the bus stop right here. And I was like, oh, perfect. And she was like, oh, it's like $4.50 if you're a concession and like $6.50 for normal. And I was like, well, I'm normal. um, I don't know what you have to be a concession. Is it like a student or something like that, or like government funds? You know, not really into all of that. But I'd like to be a concession. It would be good. Um, and then yeah, and then I was like, oh, like what time does it leave? And she was like, oh, it's like every 20 minutes. And I was like, okay, sweet, because I needed to like figure out how I was a bit over. I think I woke up and I was a bit overwhelmed with how I was going to get from Glastonbury back to Melbourne. I was just like, I was like, oh my god. I was like, that's so hard. And then yeah, I was like sitting there, and I also looked up the hostel that I was gonna stay. Well, I booked the hostel that I'm gonna stay at because I wanted to be near Paddington Station, so that I could like walk to the hostel, and then the morning of my flight walk from the hostel to Paddington Station, and then catch the Heathrow Express to the station because my flight's at 11:50 a.m. So I need to be there at like, I think they say like 4 hours before, so it's like 10, 9, 8, 7, 7:50, so like 8 a.m. So it's not too bad. It's actually pretty good to be honest. Especially being at a hostel, so you'd want to kind of be up that time anyway. Um, so yeah, I wanted to like be close so that I could like get up at like, you know, I probably get up at like 7. What time did I say? 10, 10:50, 9:50, 8:50, 7:50. I probably get up at like 6 and yeah, I'll probably get up at 6 and try and leave by like 6:15 or something like that. I think that should give me plenty of time. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see, I guess. I just like to have all of that like planned out. And then like I didn't know what was happening with this place, and then I spoke to Alan who rented me this place, and there was a bit of confusion. So we cleared that up. And yeah, I'm staying like a couple of nights extra, so I paid her for that. Which is good. It's all sorted now. Nothing to worry about. Um, and yeah, and then I went to the Abbey, and I was just like sitting there with my coffee, and I saw one of my friends, which was really nice. And then yeah, I just kind of meditated and just like processed it all, and was integrating kind of like what has been happening and stuff like that. And then I got up and went for a walk, and this guy waved to me, and I was like, "Hey!" And then he was like, "Oh, it wasn't who I thought it was." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And I was like, "I saw you. I went to like a Cretan. Um, don't I? My pronunciation is clearly wrong on that. It's like an Indian like Sanskrit, where they sing and chant, sing mantras and stuff like that. I went there and I saw that guy there, and then I ended up having a chat with him for a little bit. And then I went for a bit more of a walk. Then I came home back here, and I spoke to my dad, and then I spoke to Alan, and then I just needed to like process some emotions. So I went for a walk. And then I went to the Charles Wells for a little bit. I was gonna go to the White Springs. I think it was open today. I should have actually gone, but I feel like the White Springs will be open quite a lot over the next few weeks. I just really want to enjoy my time while I'm here because I do really like it. Like I really, really do like it. It's really nice. And just connect with some more people and stuff like that. Although I'm like introvert, extrovert, so I like my own space and I like to like be with people, but I can't have too much of people, otherwise it just sends me nuts. So yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of my time in Glastonbury because I've got 2 more weeks. I leave here in 2 weeks, which is so exciting. Like I'm so excited to go back to Australia and see my family, stuff like that. Um, yeah, I'm super excited to spend time with them, and yeah, just to kind of work on like my business and creation and like stuff like that. Like making things. That's what I'm really, really kind of excited about. Um, but yeah, I was just like, and continuing to make videos as well because I'm I'm really enjoying this process of making videos and having chats with you guys. It's really fun. Um, I really, really kind of enjoy it. Sorry if my videos get That's better. I need to get myself a tripod. Um, and yeah, I'm kind of like, because I'm fasting, I'm like, I feel like I've been filling a lot of my days with eating. A lot of my days with eating. I'm really tired, but I didn't want to have a nap. And then, like, have heaps of energy later. I was like, oh, maybe I'll just, like, save it. And then try, I know, have an early night. Create everything, Andrew. Not gonna try. I'm gonna have an early night. And get a good some good sleep tonight. So I didn't really have good sleep last night. I've been really struggling to get good sleep here in Glastonbury. You can tell I've got like big bags under my eyes. I was on video chat to me mum when I first got here. She's like, Andrew, you been sleeping? And I was like, that night I actually did sleep for 10 to 12 hours. Um, I was like, yes. I was like, I'm just exhausted. It's really exhausting being here, I guess. But then I'm trying to rest. I'm trying to rest as well. And then I was like, oh, I should go to the Abbey. And then I was like, oh, I should rest, and then I was just like flicking on like Instagram and stuff like that, which I didn't really want to go on my phone today because I'm fasting, so I was like, I'll fast from that as well. Um, which I didn't really go on. I might watch it. I might watch some YouTube. I might watch it, just like one video or something. I do feel really tired, which is good. So I'm going to have an early night tonight. I'm going to get some good sleep. Tomorrow, what's my plans for tomorrow? I'm kind of just also. I'm kind of like I don't know. I really just want to. I'm kind of like preparing myself to leave as well. So I've still got 2 weeks, so I don't really need to prepare myself yet. But I'd like to be really organized with things, especially like, you know. So I might like just move some of my things into like different places and stuff like that. I've got a few things from like my friends and stuff like that, so I've been organising giving that back. But tomorrow I plan to wake up and have a really good day. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. Today's been a good day. It's been a little bit hard, a little bit turmoily, but that kind of happens here sometimes. It's just so intense that you're just faced with all of your shit. Um, so yeah, Ellen, who I was renting this place from, she fucking tried to rip me off, and I was like, I'm not having that. Like, I was like, I like to rip people off, so I don't like to be ripped off from as well. So yeah, she told me it was like a price for a month, and then she was like, oh, like that was the price for 3 weeks, and I was like so confused because like anyway, anyway. I ended up just paying an extra like £40 for the 2 nights, and she let me have the extra week, which was free. Pretty much like she decided that it was a price, and then she decided that she wanted to charge me more. And I was like, you can't fucking do that to me. And it did really make me frustrated today. But I just sent her love, like, you can't take advantage of people. Like, you really can't take advantage of people. And I guess like in the past, like I've probably taken advantage of people. Um, and I just like as it was happening, I was just like so frustrated. I was like, why do people think that they can do this to me? And then I was like, you know what? I've probably done this to someone in the past. Like it's not who I am. I don't do that. But I probably have in the past, and it was my karma. And I'm not. I don't want to be a people pleaser as well. So I did really tell her and stood up for myself. It was like, you have to stand up for yourself. But at the end of the day, you don't fucking rip me off, and don't fucking try and rip me off. Don't try and rip me off. Don't try and rip me off. You know what, to be honest, I probably should have just told you get fucked. But I do really like, I do really like it here. And I was like, I do want to stay here, and I wasn't sure if like I wanted to go to London for a bit longer. Now I'm thinking, oh, I should have probably just gone to London for a bit longer. But anyway, I'm here in Glastonbury for another 2 weeks. Um, it's good because I can cook here. I don't have to worry about like buying food out and stuff like that, which I probably can cook at the hostel as well. Um, hopefully, to be honest. And probably not a vegan place as well, so I'm allowed to cook meat. That's really exciting. I should have gone to London. No, I'm here, decided the 3 nights in London it's going to be good. Um, I get there on like a Wednesday or something, probably around like 2 or 3. So um, I might just like check my area out, get something to eat that day, and then I've got another full day in London, so that's good. I can go and like explore things, I guess. I've been to London like 3 times before, so I think I'm actually really excited to go to London. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm excited. I don't know. I'm just really excited to go to London. Because like the last time I went to London, I was like, oh, I'll be back London. I'll see you soon. And it's literally been 5 years because I was supposed to fly out of there, but I flew out. I ended up changing my plans, which it's obviously something that I do. So it's good not to have set plans as well. Um, so yeah, I don't know what I'll do in London on my spare day. Hopefully it's like a nice sunny day. I think I'll just walk around the city and just like explore and maybe go to parks and just have a look. Have a look. Um, I'm staying quite central in Paddington, I think, and I feel like I'll just walk around everywhere, maybe rent a bike and go for a bike ride. I did that once. I'm staying in a hostel as well, so I was thinking that I might meet some brothers or sisters and maybe go out for dinner, have a couple of glasses of wine or something. That'll be nice. Because I haven't really done that much here in Glastonbury. Um, it's not really like a food place. Like people don't really like to share food. I feel. I don't really like that. So yeah, even at the hostel, maybe I could cook up some steaks or something, some chicken pesto pasta. Um, so yeah, I'm actually really excited to go to London. Um, the only thing is, I'm like, oh, I've got to buy an Oyster card. I feel like I fucking had an Oyster card and I gave it to someone. I should have kept it. I don't know if that expired. It's probably expired. It's probably like 5 years old. No, I don't think they expire. Um, I was like, I do know a couple of people in London as well, but I don't know if I'll see them or not. Who knows? Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Um, yeah. I think like I might also go to wow. I might also do like a few things while I'm here as well. Like might like friends want to and stuff like that. I don't know. While I'm in Glastonbury, like maybe go to Wales or Cornwall or something like that. I don't know. That would be kind of cool. Um, it would be kind of cool to do something like that, I guess. But other than that, I'm just gonna focus my energy on myself, focus on just loving myself as much as I can, um, and just kind of being in my own energy, socializing, meeting people, stuff like that as well. I don't really know what I'm gonna do for the last 2 weeks. I kind of feel like my last 2 weeks in Glastonbury are gonna be really good. Um, I hope so. Kind of hope so. I'm gonna go for a walk with one of my friends that I saw today. That'll be good. Um, I don't know, the people are a bit funny here. You can't trust everyone. Well, you can trust, you know what, you can trust everyone, but like, it's just like, I feel like sometimes you shouldn't trust everyone. You should have a bit of discernment on who you trust and who you don't trust. Obviously, you're always safe and you're always protected, and everything is always working out for the most divine way. Always. Like, always. But, it's a funny place. It's a real funny place. Um, so yeah, I guess I'm just gonna kind of just try and be present and enjoy it while I'm here. Although I'm really, really excited to leave. Super excited to leave. My family are excited to see me again as well, which is really nice. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna try and enjoy my time here. Um, yeah, well, it's Beltane actually as well. So Beltane is a celebration of the summer. I think it's the summer solstice. To be honest, Beltane summer solstice. I don't know. I'm not too sure. I don't think it's. I don't know. I think it is. I think it is. Well, I don't know. It's kind of confusing, but I'm like, why is it Beltane on the 1st of May? It should be like every three, isn't it? Every 3 months. I thought the solstice and the equinoxes were. But I know there's like other celebrations on the in between as well. So so I think it's going to be a busy weekend with Beltane celebrations. So I might be celebrating Beltane. Don't know, not sure. I'm really not sure. But also when I get back to Australia as well, I'm also kind of just like calling in what I would like as well. Like I don't really want to stay at my parents for um like a very long time. I'd really like to like get my own place, maybe in like King Lake or somewhere in nature, um, and just like be in nature. I don't know. I don't know. The future's so unknown, and I'm just like, oh, like I like to plan for the future. I might actually begin to plan like maybe some workshops and stuff like that with people in Melbourne. Because I think winter's a really good time to do like workshops and stuff like that. So I will be spending a bit of my time focusing on my work as well while I'm here because I'm just like be present and then I'm like not focusing on work. So yeah, hopefully I'm working with some clients and stuff maybe online. If you want to do some mentoring, um, send me a message or check my website out. My mentoring is really to empower you to be the best version of yourself in your own way and to find your own medicine, whatever that may be. Um, we can do mentoring for a number of things. You might be going through a massive shift in your life, or you might be needing mentoring on like different alternative medicines, or you want to learn different practices, spiritual guidance, emotional guidance, physical guidance, whatever you really want, really. It's very unique, and I like to work with all types of people. The way I work is within the spiritual realms and the energetic realms. I really think it's all in this physical realm. Um, and I like to bring it all here, and I like to have unique, grounded, practical tools and tips to like really cultivate, it all in this physical world. I think it's the most important thing, really. We live in the physical world, yeah, there's subtle layers and stuff like that, but bringing it all down here is where it's at. It's where it's at. Um, and I'm like, I should be having me posture better. Should be having me posture better. Not in like a judgmental way, but in like a way of like, I know that I like protect my heart and I'm like trying to open my heart more. But you need to be cautious still. You want to be cautious. You still want to be cautious. So yeah, if you want to do some mentoring with me, I normally offer it over 3 sessions. Like we connect, like kind of whenever we do our first session, and then like we'll be like, okay, like let's reconvene in like 2 weeks or 3 weeks, or even next week. And then we work together for another 2 sessions. But obviously, if you want more sessions as well, like that's totally fine. But I like to just set you up, and then you can go about, and you don't need me anymore. Like it's just like, okay, I'm here, the support. You don't need me anymore. Like, obviously, if you need something or you want to share something, like I'm here. But I really like to empower you, so you don't need to keep coming back and coming back and coming back. But if you just want to do like one session, you can send me an inquiry on my website. Maybe we can work something out. Or whatever you like. If you feel called to work together, just connect with me. I'm here. I'm here in this moment, ready to chat. And this isn't always my accent as well. I'm just doing a bit of a British accent because I'm being in the UK. So yeah, I also teach like Reiki, like hands-on healing as well. So if that's something you want to learn, let me know as well. I'm just like plugging myself. But I'm just kind of also sharing more about what I do as well, I guess. And I do ceremonies, like energy work ceremonies. So if you want to do like a ceremony, other Glastonbury in Melbourne. You might have to check on my Instagram or on my website, see where I am. But wherever I am, I like to do in-person ceremonies as well, using a different array of different techniques like Reiki and sound healing and breathwork and meditation and crystal healing and plant medicine and elemental alchemy, different things. So yeah, I do ceremonies for people that are wanting to they have an intention and they want to shift something and process emotions, or um, people that I've worked with in the past, like preparing for like pregnancy or going through fertility issues, people in like abusive relationships that just kind of want to like process like the energy and kind of move on. People that have had sexual trauma, people, all sorts of things. People that are just feeling like overwhelmed and stressed, anxious, depressed. As long as you have like an intention, like, or you don't really even need to have an intention to begin with. Like, if you just feel called to do like a ceremony and you're like, okay, I kind of feel like that, and you're not seeking or chasing or doing anything like that, just connect with me and then we can decide on the intentions and stuff like that. When you just want some like guidance on like spirituality or energy work or meditation, stuff like that, kind of do that as well. They're kind of beginner sessions with a bit of talking. I like to talk. We have a bit of a chat to see where you're at, and then depending, I might offer some suggestions. If you're like, I also work with people that have like illnesses and stuff like that. I'm looking for alternative medicine, so like I'll offer different like alternative ways of medicine. I might suggest like different practitioners that you can work with in the alternative world, different foods, herbs, techniques, and stuff like that you can kind of incorporate into your day to day to help you outside of the healing as well. And then we do like the healing work, which just really depends because every session's really unique, but that's kind of where all of the I'll guide you through meditation and do different techniques and help clear energy and harmonize energy and allow you to, if you're releasing a big trauma, have a trauma release and stuff like that. That's where all of that kind of comes in, I guess. But yeah, hit me up. Thank you guys so much for watching my YouTube channel. I appreciate it so much. I really do. Lots of love. Like, I really love having these conversations and these chats. So if you like it, give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, press the subscribe button right there. It's red, I think. I'm not too sure. And share this with someone that you love as well, if you think it'll help them. Also, leave me a comment. I would love a comment. Only if you want to. You don't have to do anything.